Hello everyone, it's Hungry Masha. Today we got a very unusual video. You see a lot of chocolate in front of me, but we won't just try it. We will travel through space and through time to discover the Hungarian sweets. Grab your cups of coffee and let's go. Go, 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 go. First we are going to talk about Stühmer, because Stühmer is the oldest Hungarian chocolate producer. I've got a few Stühmer chocolate tablets here. You see, for example, this one with black currant cream, or for example, this chocolate with Budapest picture on it. I like Stühmer box design. Before Christmas they have very nice special Christmas boxes. I think you will be able to buy them starting from November. The chocolate in Stühmer is not very expensive. I got this chocolate tablet for 1,200 forint and the small tablets for 250 forint. Our first trip today will be in the 8th district of Budapest to Szent Király Street, where Stühmer history started. Let's go. We are in Szent Király Street in the 8th district of Budapest, where the history of the oldest Hungarian chocolate producer Stühmer started more than 150 years ago. Friedrich Stühmer came to Budapest in 1866 at the invitation of the candy maker Ferenc Nagy. Ferenc Nagy had a factory in Szent Király Street. 2 years later, Friedrich Stühmer bought this factory and started making his chocolate there. In 1879 he won a gold medal in Székesfehérvár at some national competition. Unfortunately, he died quite young in 1890 and his wife and sons continued his business. In 1928 a new factory was built in Szent Király utca 8. It's this building here, now it's being renovated, but it only existed there for about 13 years because the business was very big. In the beginning of the 20th century, Stühmer had 60 shops in Hungary, 1 in France and 1 in Croatia. The new factory was built in 1941 in the 9th district of Budapest in Városhíd utca. In the same year, 1941, Stühmer started producing TB chocolate. This chocolate was named after Friedrich Stühmer's great-grandson TB. I've got 2 tablets of TB chocolate, one with cherry and the other one traditional milk chocolate here. Unfortunately, today we can't try original TB chocolate anymore because of what happened to Stühmer company after 1940s. In 1948, Stühmer factory was nationalized and it became Budapest Chocolate Factory. Today it belongs to Balanton company. They make TB chocolate, but it's not the same anymore because original TB chocolate used to be just either milk chocolate or dark chocolate. Today they have a different chocolate with different fillings, like for example the cherry one. On the TB chocolate tablet you can see Roshen logo. Roshen is Ukrainian chocolate company that belongs to the former Ukrainian president Petro Poroshenko. In 2012, Balanton company and Roshen merged. That's why Roshen sweets are produced in Hungary now, and you can see this logo on TB chocolate as well. Today Stühmer trademark belongs to Peter Chol, and the chocolate is made in Maklar, a village near Eger. Eger is well known for its wine. You probably heard about bull's blood or Egri Bikaver. You can find Stühmer shops in Budapest. I went to one located in the 11th district of Budapest. It's a nice shop with a great selection of chocolate. They have filled chocolate tablets, plain chocolate, dark milk chocolate. They also have handmade chocolate candies, small chocolates with Budapest pictures that I've got here. The shop is also a cafe, so you can have a coffee and try some cakes. Stühmer also makes ice cream. You can try it in the 5th district of Budapest. Our next trip today is going to be out of Budapest because we are going to Szentendre. In Szentendre, that's a town located 20 kilometers from Budapest, and we came here to talk about a famous sweet manufacturer, Szamos. Matthias Szamos, or Basit Mladen, the founder of this company, was born here. And today this town hosts the Marzipan Museum of Szamos. Now we are going there. Szamos Marzipan Museum is located in the pedestrian Dumța Ieno street in the center of Szentendre. The ticket to the museum costs 1,000 forint or €2.50. Marzipan Museum reminded me of Madame Tussauds Museum, but here everything is made not from wax, but from marzipan. The most impressive are Princess Diana's and Michael Jackson's statues, 55 and 62 kilograms respectively. In another room you can see different historic figures like the Austrian Empress Maria Theresa, for instance. There are scenes from famous films, shows and cartoons. On each statue you can find information how many hours it took to make it. Princess Diana's and Michael Jackson's statues took 340 hours to make each. On the first floor of the museum you will find Szamos shop where you can get marzipan, chocolate and ice cream. Right next to the museum there is Szamos cukrászda where you can try the famous Hungarian cakes, dobos and eszterházy. They also sell my favorite filled chocolate with the flavor of these desserts. We could not miss an opportunity to have a coffee and a cake in this cozy cafe. We are sitting in Szentendre in Szamos Cafe, and I have some time to talk about Matthias Szamos and the history of this company. Matthias Szamos was born in 1918. He was of Serbian origin, and his name was Mladen Basit, as I said already, but he changed his name later. In the 1930s, he worked in August cukrászda in Budapest in Christina Boulevard. August is a famous Hungarian pastry shop. It still exists in Budapest, but it's not located in Christina Boulevard anymore because first this building was destroyed during the Second World War, and after the war it was rebuilt, but unfortunately taken by the state. In 1957, August family opened another pastry shop in Fain Street, where it's still located. So in 1930s, Matthias Szamos worked in August cukrászda, and he learned the skills of making marzipan from a Danish master. He didn't immediately open his own business because during the Second World War he was a soldier, he was a prisoner of war, and after coming back from the war he worked in different pastry shops, at factories, and he became a real professional. Matthias Szamos started his own business only in 1960s. In 1968, Szamos Marzipan Company was founded, and 20 years later, in 1987, the first Szamos shop was opened in Paris Street in Budapest. This shop still exists, but it's not Szamos flagship shop, because there is a bigger shop near the Hungarian parliament. And they also have a chocolate museum in this big shop near the parliament. Szamos always was a family business. Szamos family was taking an active part in the business, and after his death in 2002, his daughter Gabriela took the reins of the company. Today it's her daughter-in-law who runs the company. Matthias Szamos died in 2002, and the Hungarian newspapers wrote that Marzipan King died. So now it's time to taste some of Szamos sweets. I've got this little cake with marzipan. Let's taste it. very good. The marzipan is very fresh, soft. Hungarian cakes are actually amazing. I recommend that you try Hungarian cakes when you are in Budapest. Even the Princess Elizabeth of Austria was coming to Hungary because of its cakes. After talking about all these old Hungarian producers, we are moving to the modern ones. One of my favorite modern handmade chocolate in Budapest is Rózsavölgyi csokoládé. You can get it in Párizsi Udvar in the 5th district of Budapest. It's a very nice building where there is a very nice chocolate shop. I think it's a very nice souvenir that you can bring from Budapest. In Rózsavölgyi csokoládé you can get very interesting chocolate flavors like cardamom chocolate, Balanton chocolate, beer chocolate and others. You can also buy chocolate drops for hot chocolate, single source chocolate and other interesting souvenirs. Rózsavölgyi csokoládé story is a story of a small business started by a family couple, César Katalin and her husband Szabad Zsolt. They started making chocolate in 2006. First they were making it in their home in Rózsavölgyi district of Budapest, but then they opened a factory in the same district and a shop in the 5th district of Budapest. Katalin and Zsolt were not satisfied with the quality of the chocolate they could find in the supermarkets and they started making their own chocolate. They had totally different professions. They were very far from food industry, but they went to meet different chocolate masters from other countries and they learned to make chocolate. In the beginning they were buying chocolate mass, but today they treat chocolate beans themselves. They source chocolate from 8 producers from different countries like Mexico, Venezuela, Nicaragua, etc. You can get single source chocolate in their shop. Another similar chocolate producer is ChocoMe. It was founded in 2010 by Gábor Mészáros. He had a totally different profession as well. He lost his job and decided to devote himself to chocolate. He went to Belgium to study the skills of making chocolate. In 2010 he launched his online shop, then he started selling chocolates in flower shops and today his chocolates are available in different locations in Budapest. You can find them on ChocoMe website. For example, you can get them in the Great Market Hall. They also have a shop and a factory in the 13th district of Budapest, not far from the city park, but behind the city park, so it's quite far from the center. They make chocolate bars which look very unusual. They have different berries, nuts, spices inside. They also make chocolate coated nuts. And the very unusual idea was to make chocolate that pairs with wine. You can get chocolate that pairs with internationally famous Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinot Noir, or for example with Hungarian Egri-Bikaver. Rózsavölgyi csokoládé and ChocoMe chocolates are quite expensive. They cost approximately €10 per tablet. If you want some cheaper options, I have plenty of chocolate here from the supermarkets. This is Piros Mogyoros. It's dark chocolate with hazelnuts. Chocolate started being produced in communist Hungary. After the collapse of the communist regime, it was bought by Mondelez. In 2014, Mondelez stopped producing this chocolate with hazelnuts, but a few years later, the trademark was bought by a Hungarian company and they resumed the production of this chocolate that Hungarians like very much. Another chocolate that appeared in the communist era is sport chocolate. I have 2 bars here, a small one and a big one. It started to be sold in 1953. When the Hungarian Workers' Party wanted to promote sport in Hungary. In my opinion, it's a bit weird to promote sport with rum-flavored chocolate, but Hungarians fell in love with this chocolate and it's still one of the most consumed bars in Hungary. So probably the strategy worked. Another chocolate that appeared in 1950s is Balanton. You know that Hungary is a landlocked country, but Hungarians say that they have a sea which is Lake Balanton. It's the biggest lake in the Central Europe, and the Hungarians are very proud of it, so they named chocolate after it. Traditional Balanton consists of waffles with chocolate cream, but today there are different flavors, like for example lemon Balanton or Balanton Express with pistachio. I also got this nice box of chocolates here. This is called cat's tongue, because the chocolate is shaped like cat's tongue. It's a Hungarian invention of the 19th century that became popular in Europe. It was invented by Emile Gerbeau, a Swiss confectioner who moved to Hungary. When you are in Budapest, you should definitely go to Gerbeau Cafe, because they have excellent Hungarian desserts, good coffee, and a very nice retro interior where you can make beautiful pictures. It's located in Vörös Marty Square in the 5th district of Budapest, in the very center of Budapest. This chocolate is produced by Serenci Chocolate Factory that has more than 100-year history. It was started by Stühmer, but today it's an independent producer. For some time it was owned by Nestlé, but then it was bought back by a Hungarian owner. After talking about all these delicious chocolates, I think we should proceed to degustation. Sebastian, I've got a new tasting for you. Today we are going to taste Hungarian chocolate. You see, I prepared 5 different chocolates for you. Have you tried some of them already?
I think I might have tried a Balanton before. I think definitely. Or maybe a TB, I'm not sure.
But I've got lemon Balanton.
I don't think I've ever tried lemon Balanton.
Okay, probably let's start with lemon Balanton.
Definitely, let's try.
Okay. I think I need to cut it, because it's a waffle. Or you want to bite it with me?
I don't mind, I can bite it. I have the impression if you cut it, it's going to disintegrate.
Okay.
Mm.
We also have tea, of course, in case we need to drink something after the chocolate.
Tea is essential. Actually quite good, right? Mm-hmm. I quite like the lemon.
It reminds me of some waffle from my childhood. I like this lemon taste.
Yeah, this is very good.
The chocolate is not very strong. Lemon dominates.
It's more a waffle than a chocolate. There's like a little bit of chocolate on the outside.
Just a little bit of chocolate on the outside and a lot of lemon cream. Very good.
Reminds me a little bit of that Austrian one. They have some kind of lemon waffle.
They do. Next one. What do you want? Do you want to try TB with cherry?
I love cherries, so that's good.
TB with cherry. I put the chocolate into the fridge because it's very hot in Budapest. And the chocolate is better after the fridge.
Oh, thank you very much. So, let's give it a go. I think that's quite good.
In my opinion, the taste of cherry is a bit chemical, not natural. And even the color is light pink.
I mean, I think it's made of cherry though. I feel that there's cherries in there. It might be slightly enhanced.
Too sweet for me.
I didn't mind it.
Next one, I think it's very interesting to try this Stühmer black currant cream chocolate.
That looks good.
I have never tried this one. I tried other
Is it the
Stühmer.
sugar-free or the sugared Stühmer? Because they do both.
No, I think it's...
This one's sugared, yeah.
Yeah.
Sugared chocolate. So I saw that Stühmer do a whole line of sugar-free chocolate.
I think
Although I've never tried them. But
many producers do now, because it's popular. I'm not very good at opening this chocolate.
oh, thank you. Oh, that's excellent.
This is very good.
It's very good, yeah.
This is very natural taste of berry. It's much better than the previous one.
Yeah,
and
it's
the chocolate is dark.
Yeah, this is really good.
Very good combination. Definitely, it would be a good souvenir.
Oh,
good souvenir
you know,
from Budapest.
I feel I need to taste it again. No, I'm impressed with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I have space for a little bit more chocolate.
Okay, let's try. Not 2, maybe 1 more. Because it's too much chocolate, I think.
Yeah, probably. I'm curious about the sport bar.
Sport? Because this one I taste in my short video about chocolate. That will be after my long video about chocolate. And this one is actually very good with hazelnut. So we can keep it for later.
Is it dark chocolate?
It's 52%.
Oh, yeah.
But this one is very interesting because it was created to promote sport in communist times. But it tastes like rum.
Really?
Yes. For me, it's quite...
There's nothing like a rum chocolate bar to promote sports.
Yeah, and it's very similar to some Romanian chocolate called rom, like Romanian, but also rum like rum, you know.
Okay.
But this one
I've never tried a sport bar.
This
Oh,
one,
you can smell the rum already.
yeah, it's very strong smell of rum.
Yeah.
I will cut because it's very soft.
It's a weird texture. Usual. I was not expecting this at all. Yeah. Interesting.
It's not bad, but when
It's
it's
like
called sport, you expect
That's my kind of sport. It's good.
Yeah, you expect something different, something
Yeah,
less sweet.
it's almost the opposite what you expect from a sports bar. You expect like some kind of fruity with nuts, and it's chocolate cream with rum. But it's good actually.
Yeah, actually, almost everything we tried today was good. Probably this TB cherry chocolate, I didn't like it very much.
I mean, it was a pale imitation of this one.
Yeah.
The Stühmer one was like really
Stühmer
nice berry flavor.
Is our favorite chocolate today.
You know, maybe I have to help you out with that other thing.
Thank you very much, Sebastian, for your expert opinion.
Yes, I feel like years of eating chocolates finally made me an expert in this subject.
I hope that this video was helpful for you, that you learned some new information about the history of the Hungarian chocolate, and that now you will know what to buy when you are in Budapest. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel not to miss my new videos. It was your Hungry Masha. See you soon.